Welcome to Q&A, Social Security Disability Today. This program is brought to you by the Reeves Law Firm, representing you and your Social Security and disability needs. If you have a problem or questions regarding Social Security and disability, call attorney Anthony Reeves. Here's your host, attorney Anthony Reeves.
How often should I check on the status of my hearing decision? And this is funny because I saw this because I did a video I think previously about this, and someone basically told me that, for lack of better words, they were saying, "Oh, you're kind of wrong because I had to check because they hadn't done it." And I'm like, okay, I think I need to clarify some things. And this is just something that I always tell people. That's a little different, and I know I say that's my favorite phrase. Is what I tell people. When you have a representative, especially one who has electronic access to your file, you got somebody who can look the file up for you on a regular basis. I tell people when I'm working with them, I am nosy. So when your case gets to the hearing level and we've had a judge, even when it's at the hearing level, period, I'm looking at the status forms every day because it's a living document that basically changes based on the circumstances in the court. So I'm always included into what's going on. The average person doesn't have that kind of access. So you don't know if the case is being worked on by the judge, if it's been sent to a decision writer, if it's waiting for a decision writer, if there's a post-hearing review. You don't know any of that. So if you're doing this by yourself, you went to the hearing by yourself, and you just want to know, here's what this would probably be a good rule of thumb. Invariably, it takes anywhere from 2 to 6 months, but every judge is a little different. I would say monthly. Once a month, just give a friendly call. I'm always of the belief you serve no purpose blowing up somebody's phone, because after a while, you become that person. Now, you think I'm saying that to be nasty, but actually I'm not. Because a lot of times people fail to realize, regardless of what you are, whether you're a police officer, whether you're a priest, whether you're military, whether you're a doctor, lawyer, or a janitor, people are people. And I say that to say this. There's nothing wrong with casually checking on the status of your case. Becomes a problem when you become a pain in the ass. Okay? Because I've had people say, well, what if the fact I checked it on my case on a regular basis? I'm like, what was checking on a regular basis? Because I've had clients who've had representatives like me who still call. And I'm like, why are you calling them when I can look right here and tell you what you need within seconds? I just need to make sure. I'm like, okay, I need to make sure. And guess what ends up happening? Now, am I saying that they're going to penalize you by following up? That's not what I'm saying at all. But I'm also saying this. You're dealing with people. Okay? Think about it. If you call last week and then you call again the following week, and then the following week, they're going to start saying nothing has changed. So I tell people, rule of thumb, call about 30 days. If you want to be proactive, maybe every 2 weeks. And I will do this because the gentleman who posted on there, or I don't know if it's a gentleman or a lady, I applaud it because there have been times, especially back in the old days, where you'll have situations where a decision has gone out and maybe the person's address, they moved, or maybe the decision didn't get sent to them. And there are things that you can do if they didn't send you a decision and it's past the 60 days. So you're not going to be dead in the water. But I do encourage you and agree that you should follow up to make sure you check. I'm just saying the frequency, keep it within a respectable amount, and more importantly, keep it within a set amount so that you know, hey, because you're going to drive yourself crazy trying to call every week and get basically the same response. Call every 2 weeks or maybe once a month. Set a set day, like let's say the first Monday of every month. If you haven't gotten a decision, you want to call, or maybe this first and third Monday of every month, you call just to make sure everything's going on. If they need anything else from you, that'll give you peace of mind, and you're not blowing up their phones. Because remember, they're dealing with thousands of people too who are in the same position as you. Be respectful of their time, and they should be respectful of your desire to know what's going on with your case.